With us officially being 1 week into 2026, let's take a look at everything new for Texas theme parks in 2026. This year, Texas theme parks are getting tons of new and exciting investments, which include water slides, coasters, and even brand new theme parks. This is by far one of the most exciting years for Texas theme parks enthusiasts, so in today's video, I will break down the biggest of the additions coming to Texas theme parks this year. So let's start off with an addition that we really don't have much information about, and then it is a new water slide going to Schlitterbahn, New Braunfels. This was announced last year at the FT92 fan event with just one little teaser video, and in the video we don't even get any idea of what type of slide it's going to be. I did do some looking online, and the most I could find that it was going to be called Splash Lagoon, and it's some sort of slide structure for all ages. Unfortunately, other than that, we don't really have any more information, but I will try to go out and check out this edition with my Prestige All-Park Passport this summer. Now moving north a little, we hit SeaWorld San Antonio and the all-new Barracuda Strike. This coaster is a B&M family coaster with 1,800 feet of track and will be the park's 7th roller coaster. This coaster has a really cool location, being under Steel Eel's lift hill and being right beside Wave Breaker. This looks like the perfect coaster for families and definitely a step in the right direction for SeaWorld San Antonio. With United Parks purchasing a couple of these coasters, starting with Phoenix Rising and Big Bad Wolf, The Wolf's Revenge, these both supposedly have a rattle, and I am slightly concerned about that for this coaster, but overall I think it'll be a fun ride regardless. And one last thing before we go on to our next new addition for this year, go check out the Hemisphere channel for the latest updates on Barracuda Strike and anything SeaWorld and Fiesta Texas related. And as we continue our journey north, we run into our first new theme park with Cota Land located in Austin, Texas at the Circuit of the Americas and Palindrome. This park is definitely a long time in the making, with it being announced back in 2023 with just 2 standout roller coasters, and now that has evolved into a full theme park opening with 30 plus rides and a $105 million budget. The 2 major standout coasters at this park are going to be Circuit Breaker and Palindrome. Luckily, Circuit Breaker has opened, so it technically isn't a new roller coaster for 2026, but it opened during a Peppermint Parkway event, and it's already getting amazing reviews, so I cannot wait to go check this ride out. Now, Palindrome, this is an infinity shuttle coaster from Gerstlauer. This goes over the road, which is pretty cool, with 1,230 feet of track and a max height of 95 feet. I'm so excited for this park to officially open, and this is one addition that I am most excited about. Also, with the recent concept art the park has shared with us, this addition looks absolutely amazing. This park does seem to have a lot of fun raceway theming and a very impressive looking log flume, which I think will be the perfect addition for these hot Texas summers. Now, bringing us to Frisco, Texas with our second new theme park opening up is the all-new Universal Kids, opening with 2 brand new coasters. This park is Universal's first park meant for kids and families with younger kids. I compare this to the more recently opened Peppa Pig Land in North Richland Hills. This is also Universal's first park in Texas, which is actually really exciting because who knows, this could just be the start. This park will feature 7 lands including Shrek, Jurassic World, Minions, and SpongeBob, just to name a few. In the Trolls Land, you will find the park's smallest roller coaster, Rhonda's Trollfest Express, and in the Jurassic World area, you will have the biggest coaster at this park, Jurassic World Cretaceous Coaster. An attraction that I am personally excited about is the Minions River Raft Ride. This is a more toned down of Roaring Rapids, but you will definitely still get really wet on this thing, which is perfect for these hot Texas summers. This park will also be opening with a 300-room hotel at the front of the park. This hotel is a really colorful hotel with cool-looking windows. This hotel is at the front of the park, so you walk under it just to get inside the park, which is actually pretty unique. And with all this being said, this park is opening up with tons of family rides and experiences for everyone. And I know I've said it a couple times, but this is the perfect addition for families, and I'm so excited to see this coming to Texas this year, and we'll definitely go and try to check it out, even though I'm not a younger kid. And now we have made it to the biggest of all the additions, and by far the most exciting. Taking us to Arlington, Texas, Six Flags Over Texas is opening up Tormenta Rampaging Run. This is Texas's first and only Giga coaster and the world's first Giga dive. This will be the park's 14th coaster and breaks tons of records. And this, however, is not Texas's first dive coaster because we do have one down in San Antonio at Six Flags Fiesta Texas called Dr. Diabolical's, but it is going to be the tallest dive coaster, 309 feet, the highest 95-degree vertical drop at 285 feet, the fastest dive coaster at 87 miles per hour, the longest dive coaster at 4,199 feet, and so many more records. This coaster is definitely a new start for the park and a perfect new addition for the park's 65th birthday, but it did replace the last Intamin bobsled, La Vibora, which honestly I don't miss because it definitely was a really rough ride. With this coaster, the entire Spain area is getting an overall upgrade, with a new entry sign that looks really cool and is highly themed. A all-new restaurant called Cocina Abuela that will be more of a Tex-Mex restaurant, and it definitely has a overall higher capacity than most of the restaurants at the park. And this restaurant, I believe, will be going in the former El Diablo spot. And overall, this whole land has so much more theming than the old Spain area ever had. This coaster didn't just replace La Vibora, but it also replaced Conquistador El Diablo and the park's worst chicken restaurant. This isn't just a new coaster, it is an entire themed experience, and there is nothing like this inside of the park right now. This is by far the addition I am the most excited about, and if you want to stay up to date with the construction, I have an entire playlist, and you can turn on your notifications to stay updated on the construction of this ride. An honorable mention is Nitro Blast at NRH2O. This is a brand new, cool-looking dueling water coaster, and it has been delayed, and just the other month it is being pushed back yet again. But this time it is because the water pressures and them not being able to sustain operation. This roller coaster will be replacing the old Green Extreme water coaster, which was definitely an icon for the park. And as soon as the park says anything about it, I will keep you updated, and it's really sad to see it having all these hiccups, but once it opens, I feel like it'll be one of the best water slides in the state, by far. But with all this being said, what addition are you most excited for out of all these amazing additions? Don't forget to subscribe because I will be going to check out as many of these as I can. I'm also close to 500 subscribers and I have a huge surprise, so stay tuned. If you have made it this far, let me know in the comments below what addition are you most excited out of all of these. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and a good year. Bye.